Hey everybody, Barry Moore, Washington D.C. Just going to update you a little bit on what's going here this week. It's been an interesting last couple of weeks. We had the debt ceiling vote. You guys know I voted on the debt ceiling last week. That was a tough vote. The rule vote prior to that was even a little tougher. But you know, it's my job to stand here and fight for what I believe is right, to do what I think is best for them, for my people, the people who elected me, and for the country. And so, you know, as we talk about just disinformation and misinformation, you hear it all the time. And I know we all love fact checkers. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I would share something on social media and the fact checkers would come in and say, you know, blah, 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 this is not accurate, or this is whatever the case is. But I wonder often who the fact checkers really are, and is anybody fact checking the fact checkers? So I'd be a tongue twister for you. But anyway, so I want to talk a little bit about, you know, a few months ago, in January actually, we started talking about how the left in this country wanted to ban gas stoves. And so as the debates kind of moved along, when we said that, when we started talking about they're going to ban gas stoves, the media made fun of conservatives. They made fun of us. They said, oh, that's just misinformation, that's disinformation. Fact checkers love to tell us that that was not true. But so I wanted to kind of show you, actually, I'm going to show you a few of the articles. Hopefully you can see. This is the New York Times. No one is coming for your gas stove anytime soon. But this is one of my favorites right here. It says, no, the woke mob is not coming for your gas stove. And it says, the right-wing freak out. The right-wing freak out over the war on gas stoves. And so, you know, they say you're so far right. No, what we've been is right so far. It seems like all the time we talk about conspiracies and the left goes, oh, you're a bunch of conspiracy theorists. We would never do that. The government would never overreach its authority. They wouldn't get into your private lives. But nonstop, time and time again, we've been proven right that they will stop at nothing to infringe on your liberties, your ability to live your life free. I came up here, you know, the only thing I ever wanted really in life was government to leave me alone and let me grow my business. But as I began to try to run my business, I realized that it's almost impossible even for my kids to do what we did. We built a business from the ground up. Now with regulations and taxes and the burdens of what the government's trying to do in our private lives, it's tough to grow industry. It's tough to create jobs. It's tough to live in liberty. And so I just wanted to show you some of these, again, these how they would accuse us of doing things and accuse us of being nut jobs or conspiracy theorists, and yet here we are 5 months later, and we found out just this week, well, in May last month, New York became the first state to ban gas stoves in new construction buildings. And the thing that really concerns me is we saw restaurants get shut down during COVID. And guys, you know, if you look at a commercial kitchen, there are no electric stoves in commercial kitchens. They're all gas. So the restaurants that have been struggling in New York to get back on their feet, to find the labor force, to get in there and to make food and produce products that the consumer will want to buy, now they're going to come after their gas stoves in new construction. And so, again, it's just the left trying to tell us how to live our lives. And I find it really ironic that they want to tell us that a sixth grader is old enough to make a career or a life-changing decision on sex changes and transitioning, and you do these hormone blockers they're giving kids and permanent surgeries where they're chopping off body parts. But you as an adult American cannot make a decision on whether you want to cook on gas or electric stoves. And I just find that kind of ironic. Do we not all consider that a little bit weird? And so, we found an internal memo from the Biden administration that reveals that they were planning to ban gas stoves in all future nationwide buildings. So this week in D.C., we're bringing 2 bills. And we're going to stop this federal funding, this overreach where they're coming after your gas stoves. And of course, we control the appropriations process. I'm encouraged by what I'm hearing from approach that we're going to cut back on some of these bureaucracies, funding these agencies to come after Americans' liberties. And so I just want to update you on that. So when you hear them telling you we're conspiracy theorists, or we're a fringe, or we're in a frenzy, or we're stirred up about something, we don't do that without pretty good information. And so we come to you, trust us on these issues, and don't always trust your fact checkers. I hope you guys have a great week. Again, keep our nation in your prayers. It's not an easy job. I'm happy to do it. I'm glad to serve. But we need to make sure that we pray for our nation and pray for the future. May God bless Alabama. May God bless this great nation. Thank you.